Okay, here we go. I got the video rolling. I got the box cutter out. I got the packages on the front Ford Falcon. Let's just see what the hell is going on here. There's some awful big boxes.
I know. Well, you know Amazon. They overdo everything.
Well, what the heck that is? Well,
Yes.
there's stuff inside of stuff.
Well, yeah, we put those in there because those came separate. That way it was easier for me to carry.
Okay. All right, well.
But yeah, see, there's the deal. Big old box for just
For this little bitty thing, I know.
Right.
There should be two things in one thing in one box, one thing in another box, one thing in a package, and another package, two things in the one package.
Well, I had no idea what you just said.
I heard what you said, but I'm not really sure what you're talking about.
I didn't understand that at all.
Oh, holy shit. Are you kidding me? Oh, this is way too much.
I don't even know what that is.
You don't know what that is?
I do not.
It makes you go like this, only like this.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
Damn, those are nice. Holy shit. I was not expecting that. Holy cow. That is awesome.
Now are these air?
Yeah, air shock.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Here's the airline.
Yeah.
And the valve and all the clips are holding in place.
I had them a long time ago. I had air shocks on my Charger.
There's all the connecting parts.
And my dad hated that I had air
Damn.
shocks because I kept on airing them up to jack up the back end.
Yeah.
And it would blow out the U-joints.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I at least a couple of times I had the drive shaft come out.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
That's.
I was just driving. I'd be driving home. I was driving home from Botec. I remember one time, and it just fell out because I would jack up the damn back end so far. But yeah, those are cool.
Those are cool. Those are way cool. Well, damn, that's way more than I was expecting. Why in the world? Dang. Barb, you overdid it. You overdid it again. You know what?
I think that was probably the coolest of them, so.
Oh, I don't know. Those are cool, but they don't make the car run any better. They just make it look cool.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if I get you anything that'll make the car run better. I just got stuff on your list. I don't know what we thought.
Well, it was on my list. I needed it, so.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't need everything on the list. I just wanted some of that
Right.
stuff. Oh my God, Barb. Are you kidding? Oh, check that crap out.
Wow. Nice.
That is nice. Woo, baby. Now you talk about something making it run better. You know what this is for? To rewire the entire car.
That's what I was gonna say.
That is amazing. Holy shit. It came with all the
you'll have
pigtails and
you'll have to get a look at this when he sends you the video. Because that is a lot of wire.
I'm telling you.
That's the whole
kit and caboodle
Yeah,
right
that's
there.
the whole enchilada there.
Dang, that is cool.
Yeah.
You know, this was going to be one of the very last things that I decided to purchase because I have a hard time taking a car that's running and pulling all the wiring out of it so it doesn't run. I have a problem with that, but
Set it up to the side till you're ready.
That is cool.
that is nice.
That is nice.
All right, hang on now.
Super
Turn
nice.
this thing. We got to do something now. Damn, that is just too cool for school. All right, it's going on the Falcon, so let's put it on the Falcon.
There you go.
That is just too cool. Dang on, dang.
Yeah, that is all right.
That is way all right.
And he's still got two more.
I know, what in the world? God, I know. I'm not really sure what this is. This is. You know what? I only put that on there because I scarred up the one I already have. I was going to get this after we painted and everything. It's the bezel that goes around the ignition switch.
Oh, okay.
That's what holds the ignition switch in.
All right, right.
Yeah, and I scratched mine all up because trying to get it out with a pair of pliers and just scratched the shit out of it.
And that's on the console,
Yeah,
right?
see,
Yeah.
see that right behind there?
Right.
Yeah. That is going to be that I gotta tell you, that's a good idea. I'm glad you did that. That's all right. What is this?
Oh yeah, that is cool.
Oh, see, now this is what I was talking about. This is what I got to put on the instrument cluster in order to make the instruments work.
Oh, okay. Oh, so you can read the
yeah, this takes it from 12 volts down to 9 volts.
Right.
So that the gauges and all that will oh man,
that's what he was just talking about.
Yeah, we were just talking about that. That is awesome. That is awesome.
Yeah,
Holy cow!
Yeah, because he was talking about that he needed to make sure that it wasn't overheating, that the
Right.
water pump was working, but he had to get the control thing done.
Yeah.
So there you go. Wow. Oh, yeah. I knew that one.
You know what? This is. I forgot that I left that on there. The reason I say that is I found out after I put it on my list that it won't actually fit.
Oh no.
So let's return this.
Oh, okay.
Because while I love the idea, look how long the one that's in here is.
Yeah, I thought that was kind of short. Well, we can send it back, Bob.
Oh yeah. Wow.
It said in Amazon that it fit my Ford, but it does not.
Yeah.
Well, we can send it
Wow.
back.
Yeah, I'm gonna give that back to Gene. So.
Yeah.
Cause,
Okay.
I appreciate the shit out of that. the one that's in the Falcon is about probably 14 inches long, and that was about 8.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I thought that was fine. I thought that looks kind of small to me.
Yeah, well, and the killer is Amazon's website says that it fits, but it does not.
Right.
All right, now then it's time for the close-up.
Well, happy best friends day.
Woohoo! Check all this crap out.
Man.
That is like living large right there. Dang. Hooked me up. Hey guys, thanks a bunch, man. That is awesome. That is just awesome.
Cool.
These would have been some of the last things that I bought just because I don't need them, but I wanted them. So I really appreciate that. That's awesome.